You need a career to get wealth. Don't listen to all these fake online gurus talking about get rich in 3 months, get rich in 6 months. You don't need a college degree. Hey, see what they doing. Do some research. But I'm just saying, college degree is still valuable in this day and time. It just depends what you get your degree in. Do your research. Things are changing. What's up, fam? Welcome back to J Russ TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We cover all things business, finance, and investing. Self-improvement, too. So that's something you're interested in. Hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. If you return to my channel, appreciate you tuning back in. You already know what's up. We back with another banger video. Why you need a career to generate wealth. That's the topic of today's video. And it's really important because I've been seeing online that a lot of people are now, I take it for granted. I understand AI is taking a lot of jobs. A lot of college degrees aren't useful. But the statistics still show over your lifetime earnings, someone that graduates from college with a bachelor's or graduate degree has a more lifetime earning potential than someone who just has high school graduate. I'm sorry, this is what the facts say. This is what the statistics say. Let me just go ahead and put it up right now because y'all calling me cap. But this is from Social Security, the government website, bro. You feel me? I'm not just saying this. Men with bachelor's degrees earn approximately 900,000 more in median lifetime earnings than high school graduates. Women with bachelor's degree earn 630,000 more. Men with graduate degrees earn 1.5 million more in median lifetime earnings than high school graduates. Women with graduate degrees earn 1.1 million more. From socialsecurity.gov, the facts. So essentially right here, it's telling you people with graduate degrees, college education, even some, are more likely to earn close to $600,000 to $1 million more in lifetime earnings. That's a lot of money over your lifetime. That's an extra $1 million, let's just say, that you can have in your pocket to your kids to build generational wealth, to health, all that type of stuff. So this is why you really need a career to generate wealth. Now, let me put it in a graph for y'all as well. You can see right here, high school graduate, gross 1.5 million, cool. Gross 1.5 million, cool. Bachelor's degree, you get an extra million, about an extra M. Graduate degree, you get about $1.5 million. I'm currently right now about to study to get my MBA. I'm about to get my master's. You know, just go ahead, thug that out. You know, and so I can get this extra baggie. Now, it's some new game. If you work for a company, a lot of times your companies will pay for your college education, but your further college education. But most times, you need to have a bachelor's degree to even get into these top companies, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, everybody online, college degrees ain't that. College degrees ain't this. Most companies, most jobs, you still need a bachelor's degree. Not gonna lie, that's just how the world is. You gotta play the game. You gotta play the game. I'm sorry. So if you need to sit down them 4 or 5 years and just knock it out, just do that. Them 2 years, knock it out. Associate's degree, something. You know, if you 18, just graduated, get it done. Get it done. Just go ahead and get it done. Don't say, nah, I'm gonna work for a couple years and I'm gonna come back to it. It's gonna be harder. Because at that time, you have to it's just backwards. Don't do it that way. I'm telling you, do not do it that way. But that's the first point. Lifetime earning gap is staggering. You know, average high school grad, well, like I just told you, a degree isn't a credential. It's a revenue multiplier on your entire life. It adds that little pizzazz. Now, I know y'all probably saying, John, what's the difference between a job and a career? Just for the ones that don't really know. A job is a short-term, specific role undertaken primarily to earn money, while a career is a long-term professional journey encompassing multiple jobs, consistent skill development, and advancement toward personal goals. Jobs are tasks, careers are trajectories. Job is working at Mickey D's. You can get a career in that too, but it is, for example, Mickey D's. Or a career, you're a project management at a tech company. You're a nurse. You're an accountant. You know what I mean? Reputable career. You're a police officer. You're a electrician. You're a You know, those type of things. A career, long-term trajectory, not quick hits. You know what I mean? My point two is you need revenue before you can build assets. People saying you don't need a job, you know what I mean? Or invest your money. You need to stack your money. You need to invest to become rich, to have financial freedom. How do you even you gotta have the money first to invest? You need a career. Everyone talk about buy assets, build wealth, but assets require capital. You can't invest what you don't have. You feel me? A career generates the consistent cash flow that your funds need to fund your portfolio, your real estate, your business. Just like a bank. I look at my 4 to 9 to 5 as a bank. That's just the bank giving me capital to fund my dreams, to save, to live my lifestyle right now. That's not always the end goal. The career is the engine. Investing is the engine, is what the engine powers. You feel me? So eventually investing is going to take over that engine and you ain't got to do nothing too much. Point three, security. It lets you take smarter risk. You need a career so you can at least have a base. Career so you can pay roof over your head, the basics, roof, shelter, transportation, and food. Those are the basics. Like, you need consistent monthly income to do that. I had a homie who just hit me up about a year ago. He doing good now, but he was doing an entrepreneurship thing, moved to Atlanta, took risks early in his life. What are you supposed to do? When you're young, 20, 25, take risks, trap it out, do what you can do. And if you want to do something more spontaneous, something that's not more traditional, that's your time to do it, but pick wisely. But he did that, took a risk. It didn't work out as much as he wanted to. We just be talking right now, and he said, "Yeah, bro, I had to move back in with my parents' crib. I might have work for but I work a regular, 9-to-5 job for a little bit." He said, "Just realize when you hit 25, when you hit 30, you need consistent monthly income. If you want to have your own apartment, build credit, take a loan out, all these little stuff. You know what I mean? Build a savings account. You need consistent money. So like I said, do it when you first young. Or if you take that risk, just know if it don't work, you're going to have to backtrack a little bit. But if it hit, you good. You know what I mean? A stable income gives you the freedom to invest aggressively without panic selling. You see on my videos, my channel, I do a lot of stock investing. If you don't have consistent money to buy the dip, every time the market dip, you're going to want to take it out because you need that money. Now, if you got a career, you got consistent funding, you're good. You don't make emotional decisions when the bills are covered. You're like, okay, man, I'm good. Bills are covered. I can take a little bit more risk. Risk is what make you rich. You ain't gonna get nowhere without taking no risk. You feel me? And 4, one thing I always say, people be acting like careers are boring. Careers are exciting. We're living in a generation where you can be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. You can work in AI. You can work in space, biotech, finance, content, engineering. These are all careers that aren't really historical careers. We live in such a cool generation. I work in tech. I love getting tech. You can get paid well doing something that's genuinely interesting. Now, of course, at the end of the day, no one really want to work a job the rest of their life. But if you can work a job that's interesting, that piques your interest, that's fun, that's the best of both worlds. Take it for granted. You ain't gonna get everything, A career isn't a trap. It's a launch pad with a paycheck attached. The goal was never career or wealth. The goal was always career, then wealth. This is why you need a career to generate wealth. Not a job, not a side hustle. Maybe that side hustle can turn into a fully business that can cover your expenses. Cool, but even then, I'll say do both. Work the career and build your business at the same time. We want all streams of income. Average millionaire has like 3, 4, 5 different streams of income. You know what I mean? But this is why you need a career to generate wealth. You need the funding first to cover your lifestyle. You get older. And then you need some money on top, more income than expenses to invest the money, to buy some real estate, to get your education, to get your master's degree, to further your education, all those type of things. So I hope that was a good video for y'all. You need a career to get wealth. Don't listen to all these fake online gurus talking about get rich in 3 months, get rich in 6 months. You don't need a college degree. Hey, see what they doing. Do some research, but I'm just saying college degree is still valuable in this day and time. It just depends what you get your degree in. Do your research. Things are changing. JRS TV, we out.